My name is Eva INTRO. I have an acquired brain injury. My work, I do lots of stuff. I work at Arts Access Victoria. I manage or I coordinate their award and scholarship programs. I also do some work for Voice at the Table, which is run out of Saru here at Ross House. We go around to different organisations and companies that make decisions and policies about people with cognitive disabilities, and we speak about the worth and value about having people that represent our populace at the table when they're making these decisions. I've also done some work for Women with Disabilities Victoria over the years. Coming from being a non-disabled person to a disabled person, I was quite drastic and quite effective, I guess. I used to be a professional dancer and I used to work around Australia, and I also used to work in cabaret shows in Japan. I had come home from my 4th contract to Japan. I was getting ready. I had passed an audition. I was going to go to China and be a pop star. And I was coming home from one of the first rehearsals to that, and I was going home to pick up my costumes to go work dancing in a nightclub. But as I crossed the Nepean Highway, I was hit by a car and carried for 40 metres on the bonnet, and when he stopped, I went flying off the car and slammed my head on the ground. So I had a stage 4 brain injury. I was stage 4 on the Glasgow coma scale. My frontal lobes extending onto the right side of my brain were bruised, and my leg was broken. But the brain injury was everything. I spent so many years in grief and anger and regularly expressing it to everybody, all and sundry around me. I was devastated because my entire identity was taken from me when I had that accident. I was at the top of my game physically, attitudinally, ego. I had an ego the size of China that came down to peanut jar size allotment of ego after that, and so I had to build myself up over a long time, and I did that by keeping busy and involving myself in as many things as I could. Motivation is of the utmost importance after a brain injury, because you're starting from day dot again, and something within yourself needs to drive you so that you can start building, you can start taking steps again. For me, I was foundational back in my physicality. I had to learn everything all over again. And likewise, needing to learn myself physically again, I also needed to learn up here again, and I needed to learn here again, and I needed to learn about relating to people around me. So the motivation to get out there and to volunteer and to throw myself into as many opportunities as I could was important to me. So motivation has been the one thing that has got me through where I am. It has placed me at the place I am today.